gets ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Brady now on first down. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. The Lance going to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Brady's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
Here we go.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And the 49ers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man is Samuel, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working from the gun, Lance. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Lance. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And this one is right through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. The 40. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To throw, it's Lance. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Throwing now is Lance. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, then maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On second down, Mostert trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Here's Lance to throw it. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And they'll go for it. Lance. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succa. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. On a return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick.
Taking it right down Broadway. 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch. And that one wound up in the end zone.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Green to bring it back. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away.
There he goes, right side. The 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Scotty Miller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. And you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Well, that throw by Brady incomplete.
So, CD, you talk about this football team, some of the whispers and reports, the social media posts, they hint at a locker room that's splintered, badly splintered. There was talk earlier, some guys might walk away entirely, but that hasn't happened, however, at least to this point.
No, and sometimes some of that talk is just that, talk. I mean, guys off.
In trouble here, and down he goes, back at the 8-yard line. Nick Bosa, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Regular. 115. 115. Mike 15. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Right, pack it.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A huge gain of 40 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
115. 115. Mike 15.
Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady going up top for Miller. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off inside the 5. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Lance now on first down.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play.
On first and 10, here's Lance. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Brady again here on second and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Come on, QB, come on. Mike 15. Mike 15. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15, all right? It's just me.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Flush to his right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Lance now to throw.
He's got Smith here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now on 2nd and 16, Lance escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move
his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down, makes it manageable now.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Lance. Flushed out right. And Lance will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And Lance going to throw. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is down to 4. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Play action. Now it's Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action. Now Brady. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Me and you all day, all day. I'm coming after you. Cover. 15's the mic. 15's the mic. I got 15. Here we go. Watch 15. Watch 15. Mike 15. Drop deep. 50.
On play action, it's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. It's caught. It's Miller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go. Both bandit. Ozzie.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Let's go,
that
boys.
one good for 37 yards. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
To throw, it's Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's brought down. Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Throwing now is Lance. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. To try again after the sack. Lance. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Lance. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Lance to throw it. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that gives him a 3-point lead. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do it.
And he's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady, he's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. 15's the mic. 15's the mic. I got 15. 72. Go, baby. Turn it up. Get that ball. Get that ball. Watch 15. Watch 15. Mike 15. Get that quarterback at all costs. Right, Bell's right. Let's go. Hey, Mike's 15.
Brady going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got Gronkowski yet again. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15, all right? 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz. Motion, motion, motion. 72.
Brady.
I got 15.
This is caught by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Brady to throw again. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15, all right? Coming to you, coming to you. 15's the man.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady flush to his right. Open man, Gronkowski complete. Another truck. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Working from the gun, Lance.
Flushed out right.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down.
Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15, all right? Watch the slant. 15's the Mike. 15's the Mike. Shadow! 15. Here we go, here we go. Watch 15.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep this time for Miller. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Scotty Miller, his second touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Lance now on 1st down. Into the secondary past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. Complete. Smith has it. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now Lance. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. And Lance going to throw. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, 27 yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I got 15. regular. 15. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come. Right, fellas, right. Let's go. Hey, Mike's 15. Mike's 15. Wait for the end.
Now Brady. His throw incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Brady gives this one off to Jones.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
I got 15. Here we go. Watch the team. Watch the team. Mike, cover.
Brady going to go on 4th down. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Jack it, reload. Mike 15. Mike 15. Watch the run. Watch the run. It's sock, baby. That's baby sock. Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15, all right? Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Alpha.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. What good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Brady to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 50. Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys. Mike 15, all right? Here we go. 15's the Mike. 15's the Mike.
Back to throw, Brady. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
2nd and 10.
Let's go, D. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Check. Kill.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. To throw is Brady. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
And the 49ers have just about sewn up this football game. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one out by taking care of the football.
They'll try to close it out now.